Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode on the Hermitcraft Season 6 server. Hope you guys are all doing great. I'm doing fantastic. Today is episode 144, and I've got a pretty awesome episode planned for you. But first, we got to do question of the day. So my question for you today is, do you prefer when a content creator on YouTube has more or less active series going? For example, right now we have 3. Is that a good number? Do you like to see more being produced? Because I want to play a new mod pack. Anyways, guys, if you guys enjoy this series and you want to see more, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe and turn those notifications when the videos come out. Let's get into it. All right, guys. So to get started with today's episode on the Hermitcraft server, we're going to be working on the curve around the base and trying to get like all those little details dialed in. Went ahead and made a whole bunch of glass and concrete, so we're good there. So I want to speak more about the question of the day real fast. I am interested in playing a new mod pack on the channel. Now, don't get me wrong, I love stone block, and that's going to continue regardless. But there's a new mod pack out called FTB Ultimate Revived, or like, you know, like some kind of improved FTB pack. But it's FTB Ultimate remade. And if anybody knows anything about this channel, my history comes from that kind of mod pack. Like, that was one of the very first mod packs that we probably ever played on this channel, and I love that pack. And apparently it's like spot on clone. So I'm very, very interested in playing it. Would you guys be interested in seeing it? Let me know in the comments. So one of the reasons why I want to work on, sorry, my face itched. One of the reasons why I want to work on this curve is because we need to learn how to do it. Now, the way that I think I'm going to do this is I think I'm going to go probably 2 and then 3 like this. Something along the lines of that could possibly work, because then we can come up and come over like that pretty much. And if we want to, we could even get rid of this one and come over like that. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure how I want to do it. So to get started, what we're going to do is I think we're going to place a rim of 2 blocks of glass tall all the way around this thing. Now, these blocks might actually get changed. And so let's go from here over. There we go. And see, I kind of want to bring that over to like right there. Something like that, maybe. Yeah, I actually kind of really like that. Okay, perfect. So let's go ahead and come over here. So if we're going to go up and over, we need to do it like this, right? And so remember, we're going to the inside. So things like this piece right here, depending on how far we want it to come over, will see, this is the confusing part for me, because I'm not sure how to do this. I would assume it needs to be something like this, or it needs to kind of go up and out a block or something like that. Doing the curve is going to definitely be a hard challenge. Okay, so if we're curving inside, we definitely need to be at least 3 blocks tall. But if I do that, then that makes that just a flat wall. And okay. Just do your thing. It's okay. It's fine. Game's crazy, dude. So what I think we could possibly do is start the curve on the edges a little bit early. Kind of come over just a little bit like this. Right. Now the question is, do we just follow suit like so? That could possibly work. But then it looks kind of weird right here. We may have to figure out a better solution for the sides. Man, this is going to be tough. I'm not going to lie to you guys. All right, guys, so I found a way to do this, but I'm not really happy with it, to be completely honest with you. The reason that I'm not happy with it is because of the transitions between the circles. There's no really way to do it. It makes me kind of sad, to be completely honest with you, but you know what? That's okay. We'll figure something else out. So, one of the problems that I'm coming up with is that, like, if I were to transition to a top piece, then I'm not sure that it's going to work the way that I want it to. So what we had to do is we had to lower the 3 high down to 2 high. So that's what I'm doing over here. remove this. There we go. All right, so now that that's gone, then we can come here, place that down, and then pull this forward, and then do the same thing right there. So the curve and the transition is going to look a little bit different than we initially thought, but it's still going to look pretty good. So something like that, right? So now what we can do is we can grab some concrete. The crete of the con. There we go. Concrete has been grabbed. And from there, let me land. And we can put our concrete rim around this just to see how it looks. Okay. And I do like it. I think there needs to be a little bit of tweaking, of course, but there really isn't much that I can change without the glass overlapping and looking pretty terrible, to be honest with you. There we go. So, and sorry, I'm stumbling over my words. I think the easiest way to build this is going to be just like this, right? We're going to have to go over every single block, just like so, and then break every single block. But you know what? That's okay. I'm not too worried about it. There we go. So you know what? That doesn't look too bad, though. Let's quickly get our sleep on real fast. I'm the only person on the server, so it doesn't really matter anyways, but okay. And then let's just finish to the end of this row here. We'll break it and kind of see what it looks like. I wanted it to be more spherical. I guess that's the word for it. I wanted it to be more spherical, but it's just not really working the way I wanted it to. So we'll get rid of all of this excess here. There. And then I did them like half backwards, so I have no idea which ones need to be broken. I should probably approach this in a little bit of a different manner. There we go. So let's see how that looks. How does that look? You know what, though? That doesn't look that bad. I think I'm okay with that. Let's see it from the other side. Yeah, that looks perfectly fine. I don't know why I was so worried for. I thought it was going to look really bad, to be honest with you, but I think it's going to look pretty good. So here's the game plan, right? I'm going to go ahead and try to just get as much of this finished as possible. All right, guys, so I've got a first prototype up and running. This is what we got so far. So there's a few things that I like about it, and there's a few things that I don't like about it. Number one, the circle's way too small. Needs to be much, much bigger than that. Number two, not sure that I am completely happy with the glass being on the same level as this black concrete. So we may have to change that, or at least at the most, see about moving one side of it down. That way only one rim is black on top. So let's start like right here. And we're just going to remove it just a little bit to kind of see what it will look like if we move it down a layer. So we'll try to get a good cross section here. So like right there will do, I think. So yeah, there's definitely some things I like about it and some things I don't like about it. And I think we're on those like finishing touch stage where once we have everything kind of solved, we'll be able to finish this thing and just, you know, at least get the rims and everything finished. So let's see what it looks like with a lower type of rim around it. No, still not sure that I'm completely sold on that. Not sure that I like it. Okay, next idea. What if we do this? What if we get rid of the rim like this? Go all the way over here, because I'm gonna have you kind of vote in the comments, I think, about how we should do this. I think there we go. So instead of doing it like that, we put this rim back, and then from there get that in there. What if we get rid of this, the rim that's closest to the glass, that in there, and then put glass in there so it's a little bit shorter. So a few different options. Let's see what this one looks like. That one's not as bad. It doesn't make it look as thick. Now we do have one other option. Actually, you know what? That doesn't look all that bad, like that little short corner right there. I really, really like the trimmed edge. Okay, so I think my decision is going to be to trim the edge to make it too wide and do it just like this. So that'll be a pretty simple fix because, you know, once we have all this filled in, it's a matter of just, you know, making sure that it's too wide, but all we really need to do is trim the edges a little bit and we should be good to go. So be like here, here, and I've learned how to, oh, it's doing that disconnect thing again, like this right here. I'm not sure that I want to get rid of the edges like that so much. Maybe just like here, pretty much. There, something like that maybe instead. It's still a little, you know, a little thicker, but she a little thick. Something like that maybe. There we go. Maybe like that, I think. That could definitely work better. Let's see what that looks like. All right. And on the insides, I'm starting to learn the patterns of the glass already. That looks so much better. Yeah, not as thick. Man, that looks 1,000 times better. I'm glad we decided to try that. All right. And then let's go ahead and see if we can't make this circle bigger. So let me go down because there's a whole lot of concrete that I don't want to despawn. We'll pick this up real fast and then we'll try to make a bigger circle. What I might end up doing is making the circle the same size as this one over here. All right, let's get out of here. Man, this space is starting to come together. It's gonna look so sick when it's finished, dude. I'm so excited. Okay, so if that one over there has a corner edge, I think it needs to come out to here, like 4, 2. Actually, looks like it needs to come out one further. So right here, 2, 1, 2, and then 4, and we'll get a better look at how this looks once we get it placed down. So let's sleep real fast. Okay. All right, I'm excited though. Once we have all this finished, the base is going to come together really quickly. And then we'll have to start doing things in the inside. That makes me nervous. No, I'm joking. Doesn't really make me nervous. I'm excited though. I really am. So there. Okay. There. Okay, so there's the bigger circle. Let's try to imagine that in the ground or in the glass. Okay. Oh yeah, the bigger circle looks much better. All right, guys, I just got done grinding out blue concrete because we're going to start working on the floor now. So I'm going to grab some black, and I've got this very light blue concrete. This stuff looks amazing. So here's what we're going to do. We have two options, right? I think the first option is going... Wow, how rude. You see me trying to record here, man. What is the deal? Anyways, so I think our first option is going to be to make a black rim around this. And you know what's weird, right? This is black concrete. Blue concrete has absolutely no texture to it. What's the deal there? I'm not really sure what that's all about. Anyways, so what I'm thinking is we do either 2 or 3 rounds. We know how the inside's supposed to look. So it goes just like this. So the pattern for the inside is 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 2. So you see that, and then sometimes you can even, you know, spice her up just a little meatball style there. No, I do like that though, but I think I'm gonna keep it like that. There we go, something like that maybe. Do I like that? I do kind of like that. We could add one in though, just like that. Okay, so we can do something like that, and then have the... So why is that like that? I don't know why it's like that. That's so weird. Maybe there is a little texture on that and you just can't see it. Okay, so we have the option to filling the floor completely in, right? We can get rid of these and make we can either fill it in, or we can continue to do the black and fill the black in, so we would just have a blue rim around everything. So we kind of got to make that decision. The blue looks amazing though. I really like the blue. I'm just not sure how I want to do it. I don't know, guys. So what I want you to do is I want you to kind of leave me some feedback in the comment section. I mean, the black looks good around the border. It really does. I like that. Let's finish that up real fast. But it's just that that blue. I'm not sure how I want to do it because the blue doesn't really match the black very well. So if we do a lot of the blue, it's going to have to be done very proper, like very well. I'm sitting here trying to figure out like why that's not going in there, and there's kelp there the whole time. Okay. So for the most part, that's a too wide rim. Here, you know what? I got an idea. Let's just try to fill this in some and see what it looks like, because the blue looks amazing. Blue looks really good. There we go. So we'll fill a good bit of this in here. Let's go to like right here, and we'll fill all this in as much as we can. Because now the more that I see this, the more that I do like the blue, but the more that I am sort of leaning towards a blue rim and having the floor be like completely black, because that's a lot of blue, man. Not only that, but that blue doesn't really match this light blue. I feel like we would almost be better using... I mean, it does and it doesn't. I feel like we would almost be better using the regular blue for it. I'm not really sure. So in the comment section below, you know, leave your opinion on what you think I should do. Do you think maybe I should make the floor all black? Or what do you think? I am 100% open to suggestions. You need to figure this out so we can finish working on the base and start actually getting stuff in here. I did. There we go. So yeah, let me know what you think. Otherwise, guys, I think that's probably going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is iJevin.